Hey guys, this is Kieran from MSK Physio, and today's exercise is a progression for adduction, or trying to exercise our groin muscles, our inner thigh. This would be a step up from laying on your tummy or your back. We're going to do them in sideline. So if this sounds like you need a progression, then this will be a good exercise for you. Now, there are 5 groin muscles, and each of them are a little more active in different phases of walking or running or kicking or squatting, and that just is based on their attachments. Some of them are quite long muscles, some of them are quite short muscles, and that also means that they're going to be acting in different planes, so they have different roles. They've all got the similar shared role of bringing the legs into the midline, but they also have other roles where some are going to bring the knee up and help out as a synergist, and then some are also going to do the opposite and bring the leg backwards. So that's something we have to consider when we're rehabbing them, depending on which groin muscle is injured. A nice way to think about them though is if you take your opposite hand to your leg and put it into your inner thigh like this, roughly the direction of your fingers is where those groin muscles are pointing. So I've got one up here, which is the pectineus or pectineus. You've got adductor brevis here. You've got adductor longus, which goes right down here. It doesn't cross the knee though. These 3 don't cross the knee. And then you have adductor magnus and then gracilis. And these 2 cross the knee, which means that they act on the knee and the hip. So it's a muscle, a 2 joint crossing muscle, which changes their capability depending on which end is short and which end is long. But another story for another time. The point though is when you're doing your rehab exercise, where you position your leg based on if it's flexed or extended or neutral will bias these fibers. So for sidelines, this is going to be getting into some old aerobic stuff. We're going to start by lying like this and lifting the leg up. Now, can do a couple things to change which fibers are being hit. So if you think that you've got groin pain that aligned more, say, with one of the higher fibers like pectineus, then what you can do is turn your toes towards the ground and lift up and down. That's just bringing the attachment points a little closer, a little more advantageous than the other ones. Then you can move a little bit more toes sort of diagonal, 45, and get into a bit more brevis. It can go straight ahead to get longus. You can go a bit more into 45 towards the sky. That's going to get more magnus, and then pure towards the sky if you can. That's going to get more gracilis. What you can also do though is go into a little more flexion or a bit more extension. So if my leg is out here and I'm lifting up in front of me, that's going to be a little more pectineus, and then brevis, longus, magnus, and back there, gracilis. Give them a go, see which one feels hard, and you'll feel maybe a little cramp, or you really feel those adductor muscles are generally just working quite hard. Once you get into higher reps with this though, you don't really need to go past your 15, 20s in terms of reps. Start moving into some of the other harder exercises, things like Copenhagen's, or some of the standing ones with resistance. You could add a weight, an ankle weight, if balance is an issue, or you say you have a shoulder injury and you can't load through a Copenhagen. But if you don't have issues with that stuff, then try and progress to those, because you're going to get more out of them in terms of the groin strength and just general sort of co-bracing and co-contraction with the rest of your body. So if you had a groin injury, start off with these, get things moving in that inner range, get some blood pumping into the area, and if you haven't had groin DOMs before, well, good luck. If you like this video, then please hit like below. Otherwise, to check out more of our content in the future, you can subscribe to our channel by clicking our logo over here. And to check out our latest video, click up here.